We will discuss now the difference between prime power and standby power. Okay, normally in data center or building projects. Okay,
Mhm.
see, you have a backup power facility call it as a generator, right? Whenever the transformer is failed or the authority power line is not able to give the proper power, then you use the backup power, which is a generator. Okay, so generator having a three
Okay.
type of ratings. Okay, you can call it as a standby rating, then prime rating, and also continuous rating. Okay, so if you go
Okay.
to the data sheet, this is one of the manufacturer, you can refer the data sheet. Whenever you get the selection, okay, of that particular capacity, the capacity will be calculated by the electrical engineer based on the project requirement. Okay, this will
Mhm,
vary.
mhm.
Okay, say for example, I will tell you in different scenario. Okay, as I said, you have the capacity of the specific capacity of the generator. Assume that you have 1000 kVA. Okay, or
Yes. Yes.
750 kVA. What are the capacities? Okay. Now, how the capacity
Mm.
will vary depends upon the standby, prime, and continuous rating. Okay, I will tell you for example. Okay, so when you go for, actually they didn't give the continuous rating because this particular data sheet is only for standby and prime. Okay, the generator is the same generator, but it will work as a two capacity. Okay, when it is a standby mode, it will give you one rating. When it is a prime, it will give you one rating. I will tell you why, the reason. What is the reason? Okay, and also you'll be having
Mhm.
another type of generator called continuous rating. Okay, so the continuous rating, where you will
Okay.
use it, where you have a continuous operation, say for example 24 bar 7. Okay, where on all 24 bar 7, say for example hospital, or you have a server room, data center. Okay, or
Mhm.
wherever you have a critical, say for example any cooling, uh, cold storage applications, wherever you have a 24 bar 7 applications, right? Where,
Mm.
say
Mm.
for example, your authority gone. Okay, the authority power
Yeah.
maybe 1 day or 2 day outage. Okay, so you have to
Yeah. Yeah.
rely on generator power, right? So that particular
Mhm.
generator
Mhm.
should work for 1 day, 2 day, or maybe multiple hours when there is no power available from the authority. Okay, so there you will use
Mm. Mm. Mm.
continuous rating. Okay, so what is the meaning of continuous rating? If you go to one of the definitions, you can refer here. There is a also continuous power rating is very similar to, sorry, actually they didn't give a proper definition, but when you say continuous rating, it will work for 24 bar 7 basically. It will work
Mhm.
for unlimited hours. Okay, you can see that runtime.
Mm.
This
Mm.
is for the prime and this is for the standby, but basically for the continuous also, your runtime will be unlimited for the full capacity.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Okay, so that is
Okay.
called continuous rating, right?
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand? Say for example, data center or hospitals or wherever you have critical applications, your generator will be running for unlimited hours with the full capacity. Okay, that
With
is the
full capacity.
continuous power generator. Okay, so what is the difference
Mhm.
in prime and standby? I will tell you that. Standby means whenever there is a power failure. Say for example, your complete building is rely on authority power. Say for example in Dubai or in UAE or wherever, if you go to Middle East country. Okay, where you have a
Mm. Mm.
authority, the power failure is very, say for example, very 1% or 0.5% per year. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so that means maybe you can say that very few hours, like say for example
Mm.
30 minutes or 15 minutes, or you can say 1 hour
Mhm.
per
Mhm.
year. I'm talking about 1 year, right?
Mm. Mm.
Okay, so that particular time you will choose standby generator. Standby generator will be normally working for very few hours. Maybe when there is a power outage, okay, it will work for 1 hour or 15 minutes or two
Yeah.
hours or say for example, if you see this particular standby power, they have mentioned that 1 hour in any 12-hour period. Okay, so for the
Okay.
duration of
Mhm.
12
Mm.
hour, the standby generator will run for only 1 hour. So that means very few
Mm.
hours,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Few period. So whether it is a
Mm.
variable load or constant load. Okay,
Mhm.
so that is
Mhm.
a standby
Understood.
power. So standby power.
So when you
So that
mean
mean
when you
that mean
mean when yeah, yeah.
sorry,
So
1 minute,
just
I
a
will
quick
complete it.
question
Huh?
here.
I will complete it. Huh?
Yeah.
See,
Sorry.
when I say
Yeah.
standby
Yeah.
power, it will give you for 1 hour specific period, but high capacity. Say for example, it can give you for full capacity. So that is why if you go to
Okay.
standby,
Mhm.
you can say that 706 kilo
Mhm.
kVA or 565 kilowatt, right?
Which is basically the high capacity that you mean.
High,
That is constant
no,
load.
yeah, constant load for specific time for few hours.
Yeah, for 1 hour basically in the 12
Basically,
hour in the
for one
12
hour,
hour
it can
period.
give you for full capacity, right? So, but when you operate
Capacity.
prime, so where you will operate prime, say
Mm.
for example, you want to operate for 12 hours for the prime generator. So
Mm.
where this is applicable,
Mm.
assume that you have a site office, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or when the contractor use site office, okay. So site office normally it will run for 12 hours, then 12 hours will be in off mode, right?
Yes.
You understand, right? Where this is applicable. Okay. So when
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
this particular one for the prime power, you can say that unlimited hours, okay, but for variable load.
Mm-hmm.
So what is a variable load? Basically, say for example, it will give you normally 70% or 80% capacity. Okay, for
Mm-hmm.
unlimited hours. Unlimited means it is not like 24/7, but it is for specific period. Okay, this period normally whenever you go to the manufacturer, they will tell you that say for example for first 200 hours you can run generator. Then after that you have to shut down for some certain period.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so where this applicable prime power is applicable, say for example like site offices or where you need a power for a certain period, but it is not a full capacity. It will be like normally 70% they call it as. When you go to ATD, like Uptime Institute, okay, so they normally they call it as a 70% for this prime power rating. So if you go to the capacity from the data sheet, you can refer that the prime will be lesser capacity than standby because this particular prime can run for more hours, unlimited hours, but not 24/7, but it is for certain rating. Okay.
So is it okay if I can say it
Okay,
this way that
okay. See, you can also see this particular sheet, right? Can you see here?
Yeah.
Okay. See here, prime power. You can say that applicable for supplying power to various electrical load for unlimited hours. Okay, varying electrical load. Clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but when you talk about continuous power applicable for supplying power continuously to a constant electrical load, here it is varying, here it is constant, right? So this is the
So
continuous
can I
rating.
ask you? Can I ask you one question if that's the case?
Yeah.
Can we just say the difference between standby and hospital or continuous is the fact is only the running time basically.
Yeah, running time and
standby works.
Also the capacity varies.
No, but the capacity is still constant, right?
No. What I'm saying when you run the generator, okay, initially it will give you for 100%, right?
Okay. Yes.
But after some time it will reduce its capacity because it will slow down, like because of the more rating. See, it's like a human. Okay, when you are running, for example, maybe for certain period you will run at full full speed, for example, right? After certain time you will slow down because you lost your energy, right? Because the body lose the energy, so you will slow down. Maybe you will run at a certain period, but as a constant, so for certain period, right? So it is the same application. So if you go to this particular definitions, rating definitions, you can see that emergency standby power applying for supplying power to varying electrical load for the duration of power interruption of a reliable utility surface source, right? So here it is only for power interruption.
Yeah.
That is why we use standby, but the capacity will be little bit higher. Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay, but when you go to the power, like prime power, you have a unlimited hours, but for varying capacity. Like you can say 70% because you are running for long hours, but your energy will be less. Like
the energy will be less.
It's same like human. You can assume that like human application. If it is like standby,
so
say for example, if somebody asks you to run for 100 meter, you can run quickly, right?
Yeah.
But whereas if somebody say that you have to run for 10 km, then you can run for 10 km, but not at the same speed, same as like a standby speed. So you are reducing it. Okay, but as a continuous, it is like a you can say like you're driving by car because you are continuous for unlimited hours, but with full capacity, right? So that is the difference between the three generator, right?
Okay. So, but generally, so when we go for generator selection, when we are communicating with the manufacturer, so do we just have to say what type of project it is?
Of course, yes. That you must say like that. If it is a data center project, you will say that this is the capacity, right?
Okay.
And if you are working for building projects,
Yeah, but when we say the capacity would be anyways given by the electrical team only, but then they will have to ensure, or we will have to, whatever selection we receive,
No, no, no. Actually,
we
actually
need to.
speaking, we are not going to do anything. Okay. But when you receive
Mhm,
selection from the generator, from the electrical team, you should understand that
mhm.
what is the difference between standby, prime, and the continuous.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Understood.
Okay, for that only. Okay, see, normally here most of the data will not change. Okay, the same generator only. If you bring this generator
Mhm.
C700D5, okay, it is the same generator, but when you run for 1 hour, it will give you 706 kVA.
Yes,
If the same generator, if you run for 12 hours, it will give you only 640 kVA,
640 kVA.
right?
Whereas if it is in continuous mode, it would still give you 706 kVA, but 24 hours or
Yeah, but
uninterrupted
24
hours.
hours, you can say like that. Yes, yes.
Got it. I
So
think I've
that,
understood this.
yeah, that is the difference. Basically, if you go to our generator folder, I have attached the selections
Mhm.
where you can see
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
rating definitions. Clear, right?
Okay. Yes, yes. Got it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.